Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I've had a nice chill morning, so it's been pretty good.
Well, thank you very much for giving me the time to ask you a few questions about you
Mhm.
and your music.
Yeah.
Yes. So, first of all, can you tell us a little bit about how you started writing your own music and having that motivation to upload it on SoundCloud?
So I remember I was taking vocal lessons, and my vocal coach was like, you know what, I feel like you should start writing your own music. And he kept encouraging me. And I was always a bit nervous to start off at first. I was like, I don't know if I'm like cut out for songwriting. But the thing that really motivated me to songwrite and then put it on SoundCloud was actually my college applications. So I was a senior in high school, a junior, sorry, a junior in high school, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do in college. And I was like, you know what, I really like music. So I want to try pursue that in college, but when I had to apply for them, they asked for a portfolio of original music, and I was like, I haven't written anything. So I was like grinding, writing music for I think 2 months, and then I just wrote it all and then made it my portfolio, and then they asked me to put it on SoundCloud because that's how they access all the music. So I was like, okay, I'll just put it on SoundCloud, and then from there, people started listening to it. They were outside like the schools that I was applying to, and then it started gaining traction from there, and then that's how it kind of was started on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Your music is like really calm and calm
Mm,
vibes. What
thank you.
influenced you to enter that genre of music?
um I think a lot of like animations and cartoon shows, because the music that is written for those shows, I feel like they're very dreamlike, and they're able to capture this like very specific image. And I love storytelling and writing songs that are just able to paint this picture. And I've always loved that, and I feel like that's how I view things in my head as well. I just like creating very elaborate stories, especially when I'm songwriting. So I think that's what really influenced me to write this style of music.
Is that what you consume in terms of music, or do you also enjoy other genres? Like,
Yeah, I love listening to all types of genres. I think they all inspire me in different ways, but um, I think I really gravitate towards writing songs that have really strong imagery and can paint like a really nice story.
can you give us a few example of artists that inspire you?
I really like Dodie. If I don't know if you know her, she's this YouTuber, and she started out as a musician YouTuber, and then she's kind of blown up and just fully done a music career now, which is really cool. So I really love her music, and her startup. And I also just love, I think what really inspired me back then were like cartoon shows like Steven Universe and Adventure Time and things like that, where they would write like little um short songs for the story. And I really love those things. Yeah, and that's what influenced me.
Do you have any writing process? Like, do you start with the lyrics and then go for the rhythm, or vice
mm,
versa?
I think um everyone's a little bit different, and I feel like there's no like one way to write a song for me specifically, but typically I focus a lot on the melody. I care so much about it because I love when songs can get stuck in your head, and I think that's what's really important to me. um I have tried writing like songs with just chords first. I just write chords and then I'll sing over it. But lately I've been just like a tune will come into my head, and I'm like, oh my god, I got to like write a whole song about it. I don't know any of the chords, but I just go off of like what I think would sound good, and then I give it to somebody. I'm like, yo, can you write chords to this? And then like that's how it starts off. But I think, yeah, typically I focus more on the melody.
With all this pandemic, do you feel like your writing process or your creativity inspiration process have become more active,
I
or feel it more
think
slow?
yes. Yeah, I think yeah, because I mean, oh, sorry about that. um I feel like because I'm just stuck at home most of the time, um all I have is my own head to think, and I have a lot more time to just like daydream and think up a lot of different scenarios and stuff. So I think yes, it is enabled me to just think a lot more and really dive into different topics to songwrite for.
This is a little bit more personal. Do you have
Yeah.
any other hobbies besides music that you also are passionate about, or do you
mm.
must in music?
Other music. I feel like music has just consumed my life thus far. Um, So, but I really do like playing games online with my friends. I find that very fun, and I like streaming them as well. Other things I like doing like arts and crafts stuff. I like making like little clay things. I'm like, what is this? This is something I was making. It's like a little cake. I haven't finished painting it, but I like doing those things. Um, yeah, I think I really like watching movies and TV shows as well, and talking about them, and just like debating about all those different things. So yeah, but at the moment I've just been music has kind of like encompassed my whole life.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's next for you in this 2021? Are you having
Mm,
some shows, more music, collaborations?
mm. I'm sure that there will be a lot of collaborations coming to the future as well. I'm working on a few right now, so it's all just like very busy with that. And I'm also working on an EP that hopefully will be out by like mid this year. So I'm working very hard on that. And yeah, I don't know about shows since COVID is still here, but since the vaccines are, being distributed out quite rapidly, maybe, but I don't know. I haven't really been like thinking about that. I'm just like, let me just like make music, and then once the question of shows pops up, then I can think about that. Yeah.
A lot of the people that listen to you are
Mm.
Mexican. Like,
Mm.
what can you tell us to Mexicans that will listen to your music, or
Mm.
you feel appreciated by us, or
Mm. Yeah, I think it really hit me because I always knew, like when I look at my stats and stuff, that there are a lot of Mexican listeners uh who are dedicated to my music, but it didn't really hit me until I released a song, like my new song, on Tuesday. And then in the what should I call the live chat, like they were all Spanish, and I was like, oh my god, this is so sweet. And they were all like very loving and very kind, and like I just really appreciated that my music is reaching like a lot of different people, and not just like people who speak English, and that it can really resonate with them. And I just want to thank you so much
did you
for all my
ever,
Spanish speaking listeners.
sorry,
Pardon?
did you ever imagine that your music could reach all that, all the planet, or
No, I did not think that. Like it's so strange to me because I don't know, I just write my music and like in my little bedroom, and I'm like on my floor just writing and like, yeah, whatever. And then like a lot of people just connect with it and really resonate with it. And I'm just like, wow, like I don't know. I don't sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it because I'm just like writing in my room, just doing like a lot of little scuff things, and then I put it online and then people really like it. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for all of that.
finally, do you have any dream performance, like a festival or a venue that you go by and you're like, I want to play here?
Oh goodness, I do not know.
Mhm.
um, when I think about live shows, to be honest, I get a little bit nervous because I haven't done like a live performance just with me, like singing my own songs before. So I'm slowly trying to build up my confidence to that. So like thinking about big stadiums of me just singing, I'm like, I'm so goofy. Like I don't know if I could do that. But honestly, just being able to share my music with like anyone who listens to my music, I think would be a dream for me. Yeah.
Well, and your goal as an artist, like, where do you see yourself like in 5 years? Do you ever imagine that?
Mm, I would love to say that in 5 years, I'm just fully focusing on music and I've made it like my career. And not just like writing music for myself, but and uploading and releasing as the artist Chevy, but also like writing songs for other people. I think that would be so cool to experience and just delve into. Because yes, I love writing songs for myself, but I would love to like cater something specifically for an artist, like one artist. So I think that would be a cool thing to start doing. But yeah, that I would just love to make music my full-time career in 5 years.
Well, thank you very much for all your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah.
chatting with me. Very lovely.
Do you have any other news that you can share us?
Besides the EP that I am working on, that's just like taking up all my time, and like I'm focusing on that. Um, I have other singles that I'm trying to work on, but and get other people on board. But I think the EP is the one that I want to share and like let other people know.
Can you tell us how many songs are in the EP, or
Okay.
is it
For now, there are 6 songs in the EP. that are confirmed. Yeah, 2 of them are already out, or 3 of them now are already out, which are Uru, Sweet Boy, and I Know a Place. But the other 3 are still in the works. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope you can come soon to Mexico.
Yes, I would love to. Once like everything opens up, like I just want to travel and get to see like all my lovely listeners and just thank them personally and be able to experience it all.
Yes, and have a live performance.
Yes, yes. I
Well,
would love that.
well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.